spectacular spins are a hallmark of figure skating, and no one was better at them than Lucinda, otherwise known as the Queen of Spin.
Spins becomes who I am. It's like I'm a spinner, then I'm Lucinda.
Lucinda was a world-class figure skater. As her moniker suggests, spinning was her trademark. She spun for hours nearly every day from the age of 4 until she was 20. But Lucinda now fears those spins may have been too much for her body.
It felt like I was going to die. And so, and I still, probably my whole life, will have symptoms here and there.
So a pancake, a sit, something like that. So I can't go so far as to say it's exactly a concussion, but it acts an awful lot like it.
Dr. David Wong is a specialist in sports medicine. He's been researching whether spins induce concussion-like symptoms in skaters. Research sparked in part by Lucinda's case.
I wanted to prove whether or not this was safe, and I wanted to see where the problems are, and if, with baseball pitchers, having pitch counts for how many times that they can throw, is there a limit to how much someone should be spinning before they're left with symptoms that don't go away?
We first told you about Dr. Wong's research 2 years ago. He took us back out onto the ice to show us his latest results. Dr. Wong says some spins may be more dangerous than others.
Positions like the layback spin, in which the head is thrust away from the axis of the body, subjecting it to greater G-forces.
When you go into the spin, you can imagine it's like a centrifuge. You're pushing the blood into your head. That's what usually pops the blood vessels in their eyes and causes a force going into the head. But when you come out of that spin, the blood is drawn right back out of the head, and it's a negative G, and that's when someone might pass out or faint. Can I turn this a bit?
By attaching a device on his skaters, Dr. Wong is able to measure the force their heads are experiencing as they spin. He even showed us this video, taken from the perspective of a figure skater as she spins.
Your vision's kind of eerie, you're not really sure where you are, you just have to take a break and be like, okay, I'm facing that way, I have to go that way next.
Probably when I was about 12 and started doing higher level spins, that's when I started to feel more of the symptoms of the G-forces and all of that.
Dr. Wong says max forces he records top out at about 2 Gs.
Now, when you hear about football forces and people getting hit in the helmet where you're talking 80 Gs, certainly it's a lot more force, but the impact time is much shorter. It's an instant, where these people, they're holding this force of 2 Gs for a period of time, and they're doing it repetitively over and over and over again. So you can imagine that actually adds up.
Dr. Wong says so far, his data shows spinning can induce headaches and dizziness in skaters, but that serious concussion-like symptoms are only a concern in extreme cases like Lucinda's. He says his research up till now proves there are significant forces to the head during spinning, and next, Dr. Wong wants to answer the questions of how much spinning is too much and whether these symptoms are in fact part of a concussion. He adds skating is safe, but like any sport, awareness is key to preventing injury. Sabina Koreakos, NBC.